Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to the JeepSolid Garage. This is a super exciting video. Today I'm putting 4 plastic restores to the test. The neat thing about this video is it's taking 1 year to make. I'm going to apply 4 of the most popular products to this bumper that came off of my JK. I'm going to put this bumper outside in the elements, the sun, the snow, the sleet, the hail for 1 year. We're going to look at how long they last, which one outperforms the other. I'm going to be judging these 4 products on 3 different categories. The first, the ease of their use. The second, how it initially looks after restoration of the plastic. And the third, a most important category, which one lasts the longest? That's something I always struggle with. Which one do you want to use? Which one do you want to buy? Which one will last the longest? So we all have lots of black plastic trim on our vehicles. It gets dry, chalky looking, faded, just not that nice, sharp, deep black that we like. So these products will hopefully help that. The first one we're trying here, this is Car Guy's Plastic Restore. All these products require you to wash and dry the plastic before you apply any of these. So I've done that, washed it, got it all cleaned up. We're ready to go. This one is Car Guy's Plastic Restore. You have to apply it to their little applicator, massage it in, and this one is going to dry for at least a half hour before we buff it off. And already you can see it working. One of the categories I'm judging these on is the initial look, which is great, but honestly, the thing I want the most, like I mentioned, I want longevity out of this. I don't want to be doing this every month. I want to do it and have it last for months on end. Got a nice coat on there. We'll let that dry and we'll come back and buff it off. And I've decided I'm going to go Car Guy's, Cerakote, Armor All, and Meguiar's. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side, but in the reverse order. Well, same order, but different part of the bumper. So we'll start with Car Guy's here. The next product is from Cerakote. This kit has large wipes in it. Once our surface is clean and dry, we open up one of these packets and wipe it on. It restores the plastic, but also creates a ceramic coating over the top that's supposed to be super durable. Let's see how it works. And I live in an area where our summers get brutally hot, well over 100 degrees on many days. We do get some snow and obviously rain. But the sun is just brutal on this plastic. The snow and rain aren't near as bad, but sun just degrades things so quickly. So I'm excited to see how these products hold up. Boy, this is one wipe and it easily covered this whole little section, no problem. Let's see how large this wipe is. I didn't even open it up all the way. So I'm trying to keep it small for my little test area. I think this one wipe is going to be plenty for both of my test areas with this Cerakote wipe. Next up is Armor All Outlast Trim and Plastic Restore. Shake this up and just wipe it on, let it dry for 5 minutes, and then wipe it off with a dry microfiber towel. And this one as well is a brand new bottle. And one of the most important parts of this product review, this is not sponsored. I am not getting paid for this. This is my own opinion, bought these with my own money. So I am under no obligation to give any positive review to any particular product. Honestly, we all deal with these grainy, chalky black parts on our vehicles. So we're always looking for a good product. So I want to show you guys what I think is the best. And finally, we have Meguiar's Ultimate Black Plastic Restore. This one you simply wipe on and let it dry. If there's any excess, wipe it off with a clean towel. I mentioned that I was going to be judging these on 3 different categories. First, ease of use. The second, the initial appearance. And then third, longevity, which one lasts the longest, which honestly I'm most interested in. I'm not too worried about one that's a little harder to apply than others, as long as it lasts longer. That's what I really want. Initial appearance is very important, but I really want that longevity out of it. I don't want to be doing this every 2 months or every month. At this point, I can tell you the ease of application, which one I think is easiest to apply so far. Honestly, that's the Cerakote, because everything is right there. It's just a packet to wipe. You open up and wipe it on. You don't need any extra rags or applicators. Where these others, I had to get microfiber cloths, and this one It says to use a 100% cotton terry cloth. So, you know, some things I did have to provide were that Cerakote kit, everything right there, just open the packet up and wipe it on. Super easy. It even has gloves inside that kit. This had gloves in it, and the Armor All. The Armor All did have a microfiber towel in there too. Okay, boy, I have to say all four of these initial appearance, all four look really pretty darn good. Of course, their product is gonna look good initially. If I had to be super critical, I'd say the Meguiar's Ultimate Black. I mean, I can still see like it needs maybe another coat on there. There's just still a little bit of chalkiness on the back side there. Maybe I didn't get that covered real well. I did go over it numerous times though. The Armor All, Cerakote, and Car Guys, they're all looking excellent initially. And I will put an Amazon link of all of these products in the description below where you can find that, whichever one is your favorite and the one I'm gonna use on my vehicle. In the meantime, it's time to take this bumper, put it in the backyard, out in the sun, the snow, sleet, and hail, all the elements, put it to the test. I will see you guys in 1 year. This will be super fast for you guys, gonna take a while for me. Well, we are into October, and I'm really starting to see some results here. A little early preview here. A little more noticeable over here. I don't know, I think we got somebody sneaking ahead. This is a 1-year test of plastic restores for your vehicle. It is hot out here. The sun has been brutal on this plastic. Let's take a closer look at how each product did. Which one held up the best? We have a clear winner. All right, let's clean a year's worth of grime and cobwebs off of here. Some did really well. One really surprised me. Some did terrible. Let's clean it off and get a closer look. All right, let's take a look at the results, and I'm really impressed, honestly. We'll go down the line and look at each product, how they did. And I did the same thing on both sides of the bumper so that I could compare, make sure I didn't just get like a bad spot somewhere. We'll just kind of go down the line here and look at the 4 different products and see how they did. And this really has been sitting for 1 year. It's been out here in the snow and the sun. The sun is just brutal on it, as I mentioned. So Meguiar's Ultimate Black, it's just back to its original chalkiness, and from what I remember, it was a year ago, from what I remember, this faded away really quick, almost kind of useless. I was not impressed with that at all. Meguiar's did not do the trick for me. Armor All, Outlast, this is a trim plastic restore. It did okay, and it still has a little bit of shimmer left to it, a little bit of, it's obviously blacker than the original. This is original essentially, like almost like I did nothing to it. This has a little bit of sheen left to it. Turned out okay, but still not the best. Armor All was okay. Cerakote, oh my gosh. And this is not a paid sponsorship by Cerakote. I am blown away. It looks, as far as I can tell, as good as day number 1. Sorry, things are sliding off here. As good as day number 1. Like, it looks brand new still, and it is 1 year out. We are 1 year out, and this is still going strong. Cerakote, I would 10 out of 10. 10 extra large wipes, I give this one a 10. Cerakote, if you're watching this, reach out. This is not sponsored, but hey, get in contact with me. Love your product. This will be linked in the description below where you can find it. That's what I'm going to be using on my vehicle for sure. The Car Guys, same thing. It honestly did a little bit better than the Meguiar's. The Meguiar's was the worst. Car Guys lasted a little bit longer, but we're back, I would say, to original. Which one was Car Guys down here? This one was Car Guys. Yeah, we're down to the original chalkiness. This one was Meguiar's, looks terrible. This one was the Armor All. I mean, a little bit of sheen left to it. And then the Cerakote. Looks brand new, and I have not touched these in 1 year. So I've got a few other tips on these products. Let's go start applying it to my Jeep, and I'll talk about a few of those key things to know. Now I'm gonna be applying it to my Jeep, so I've got everything washed and dried really good. One tip though, you gotta have everything dry. Take a little bit of compressed air because water hides in the nooks and crannies on your vehicle. Kind of see how that blasts out of there. You just don't want any water getting in there interfering with the application. And another thing that I did not do on my test, I'm so happy with how this turned out. I'm so impressed. My wife actually came out and I showed her the before and after results. She's like, holy cow. She was really impressed as well. But one thing I did not do is I did not subject the plastics I was using. I didn't wash them repeatedly, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to just let it sit in the sun and the elements. The elements are the hardest part, and particularly the sun. The sun is brutal on plastic. As you can see in the video, I did expose it. I mean, it was exposed to snow and freezing temperatures and ice, which ice isn't good on plastic. Well, it gets in cracks and can expand cracks. Clear coat flaking, if it gets under that, ice can make, just terrible damage as well. But plastics, the sun is just brutal on it. So I did not subject it to repeated washings. I wanted to just let it sit in the sun and the snow and kind of see how it did, which, oh my gosh, so impressed. Look how easy this is to apply. I'm just kind of going over the plastic a few times. Looks so good. 1 year. Really, 1 year. Wow. And the other thing I heard about these plastic restores, which this is from an unofficial source, this is just word of mouth right now. Somebody told me you don't want to use this on new plastic. So you get, even though this is a plastic protector, plastics, you know how you have that new car smell when you buy a new car? Some of that is these plastics, they cure for quite a while, months, and they're off-gassing is what it's called, where the plastic is curing. So this is a top coat that goes on here. It is a ceramic coat, and it might, I don't know, this is unofficial, it may interfere with that off-gassing. Maybe we'll hear from the company a little bit more about that, but it's just one thing I heard is you don't want to be using this on brand new plastic, but it's a plastic restore. So, and gosh, it works great. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm super impressed. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and make a comment. That all really helps me out a lot. And these products will be linked in the description below where you can find them. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a good day. I only have to do this once a year. Or not even that. I don't know, I wonder how long this will go. I'll do a 2-year follow-up.